Yeah, so kind of what I'll get at is if we're talking about disturbance or nuisance type of behavior, that's where this would fall in. Or suspicious type person activity, where they're in an area and they're either causing a disturbance, maybe they're yelling, swearing, maybe they appear to be intoxicated, whether it's drugs, alcohol, or maybe it's a combination of the both, and maybe mental health on top of that. And if you're genuinely concerned about the safety and well-being of people, you can contact the police. That's why we're here. But just keep in mind, so everyone understands this important piece, that we do have a lot of addictions-related issues in our city. We will certainly not arrest our way out of this problem. And I'll tell you, I just took some recent training, crime prevention through environmental design. And the second phase to this training is the entire social component. So instead of changing, with fencing or lighting, or increasing the security features of doors, this is more in terms of how do we change the culture, increase connectivity, how do we get highly trained people outside of policing to help inject into the community to provide resources and support to people that need them, that maybe have an addictions problem, or maybe have a mental health problem, or maybe suffer, a broader spectrum of complications that they need support on. And that's what's really important here, is because what we don't want to do is displace people just because of drug paraphernalia. We won't arrest people for that, because the courts have said if you have an addiction, you're not going to be held accountable. If you have an addiction, you need help, you need treatment. You don't need to be in a jail cell and go to court because you have an addiction if you haven't had support. So that's kind of the thing you have to keep in mind. Yes, there could be needles. We can sometimes be involved with that, but I know the fire department's big on needle pickups. They're designed for that. And again, if there's homelessness or encampments, you can call us to kind of keep the peace. And then the next call is to the fire department and city yards, because they coordinate with each other on helping people. And in some areas you can't have them set up because it causes further issues. So they'll find a strategy to either move it or get that person to move to a different location.
Well, again,